Hi and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I am Rachael Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. This week's energy forecast is for March the 15th through to March the 21st, with the overall theme being Connect with Your Manifestations. So let's dive on in and see which individual message along with a collective message comes through each of the cards this week. Monday and Tuesday is the card of Feathers. Wednesday through to Friday is the card of Warrior Queen, and the weekend's message is Chaos. Now, before we begin, Saturday evening was the new moon. As you know, new moon are about manifestations, setting intentions. So you may have been feeling a real stirring going on within you about aligning with what it is that you want to manifest, dreaming and visualizing what it is that you want to manifest. You may even find that from the polar opposite, which is feeling frustrated because you're not aligned. You may be feeling overwhelmed because life is moving along so fast. It's already the middle of March. You feel like things are happening so quick and you don't have time to bring what it is that you want to manifest into fruition through your actions or your mindset. So this is where Oracle cards act as a really great guidance tool to be able to help support you and give you tools and support and wisdom about how to connect in with those weekly energies and how best to work with them. So let's jump on in. Monday with the card of Feathers is about understanding that as you manifest, a lot of the times we start to think that we do this journey alone, and we're not. All of our family and passed over loved ones, our spirit guides that are all over on the other side are all working in conjunction with you. You may be finding little feathers, or for each person, sometimes you have your own little direct message that comes through in lots of different various forms from your passed over loved ones to let you know that they are there. Watch out for those signs and synchronicities that show up from your past loved ones. It could be intuitive information that comes through, or you may feel their presence or their essence around you. You may find words that they would speak come into your consciousness. All of these are a direct message coming through from your past loved ones, letting you know that you are fully supported as you journey along the quest to being able to manifest your dreams. It's so important to be able to understand that we don't do this journey alone, that to ask for support from your past loved ones. It could be, you may need courage, or you might need some form of intuitive information. You may need additional guidance, so i.e. in the form of a mentor or a guide or a bit of information or a tool, anything that's going to be able to help you bring together your dream and bring it into fruition. Remember to ask. I'm going to repeat this over and over because so many times I find we move along through this journey of our connecting with our intuition and we just think that it's all internalized, and a lot of the times it is. But it's about being able to also know when to be able to ask for support. And this is what our soul is saying. It's not to forget that not only do you have your soul as part of your team, but you have this whole collection of beautiful, etherical energies that are there to help you any way they can. So remember, ask the question of what it is that you need. If you find something frustrating, ask them how they can help you with X, Y, Z. And therefore that reduces that stress or anxiety and brings us more back into flow state. So that's Monday and Tuesday. Now, as we work through till midweek, this is where that fierce warrior queen comes into play. That fierceness of feeling really strong in your foundations, feeling strong in your conviction about what it is that you are manifesting. It's about, when you have a look at this card, you see this beautiful woman. It looks like she's looking out into nowhere, but it's not. She's looking so, what's the word? I want to use, she has such a clear vision that her tunnel and is only shining the light on what it is that she is manifesting. She's not distracted by all the noise and the quickness awareness of what is happening at the moment. She knows her journey. She knows that she will accomplish everything that she has set out to achieve. And there is such a fierce conviction within her that nothing nothing will get in her way. But as you can see, the beautiful colors in the flowers around in this card are also relating to the feathers card, is that she knows that she can connect into the support network above that is working as part of her soul team to be able to provide guidance. And at any given time that she requires something, she remembers to connect into that to be able to help her manifest more quickly, because she knows that she's part of working in a team format rather than thinking it's, remember there's that old saying, there's no I in team. So remember, as you are pursuing your manifestations, putting into actions your dreams, taking that inspired action, allowing yourself to be fully immersed in it, you are not the only person in that equation when manifesting your dreams. So never fail to remember to call in that support on how they can help you. The Warrior Queen has this deep essence of knowingness. So that can too show up in lots of different ways, as we can see when we lead through to the weekend. Is that knowingness can create anxiety, or it can create impatience, it can create frustrations, because it's like, I know my dream has come to fruition, but I want it yesterday. To take that time to be patient. So this can be a really good time to be able to remember to breathe. When we become anxious, overwhelmed, stressed, or angry, we breathe from the upper part of our ribs, and that activates our nervous system, therefore keeping us in more of a state of anxiety, the very thing that you don't want. So remember to breathe into your dreams. Breathe them in. Let them fill up your lungs. Let that energy that connects deeply with your manifestations to be able to really, I want to use the word sink in and fill up every part of your cells, so that that moment that you feel anxious or angry or frustrated, you remember to take the breath, which therefore connects you with your manifestation. So use your breath. It's there to be able to help as part of keeping in alignment. The Warrior Queen also has this deep sense of self. She understands that her journey is going to potentially take her in different directions. Therefore, it may require you to do a little part of the journey without a lot of external support, because she's just wanting to pursue those steps without having to validate, without having to be able to share, without being able to have justification as to why she's chosen this pathway. So, and therefore that can mean that certain people can fall away, or they'll become really curious and want to know, why are you not sharing so much? Remember, it's okay that in that incubation period, that as you are planting the seeds for your manifestations, that it is okay that until you've built up really great traction and momentum around the actionable steps that it requires for you to be able to pursue and start seeing your manifestation start showing up into your reality, it's okay to bring your energy in and just keep that, as I said, in an incubator between yourself, your soul, and the universe, and all of those other amazing spiritual guides that are out there helping you as well. Now, as you can see, as we move through to the weekend, is the Chaos card. Now, one of our human components is that as we start pursuing our manifestations, we like to get ourselves into we move outside of feeling into those manifestations, and we move into the thinking part. And believe me, you need to have that combination of both. But if you start spending too much time in your head, you've disconnected from your manifestations, and you move into a state of overthinking. And overthinking is one of the greatest ways to destroy your dreams. So remember, if you find that you are moving into a space of chaos or overthinking, One of the greatest suggestions that I make whenever this card comes up is to brain dump. Don't get trapped in your head, just bring awareness to that you've moved into a space of overthinking, and allow yourself to write everything down, because the reason writing things down is it gives you that opportunity to be able to see what is part of your journey and your pathway to success, and the other reveals what are distractions that are scattering your energy and consuming so much time that if you happen to stay in that space for too long, it activates that state of busyness, and busyness is not always productive. So it's so vital to remember that writing a list down is also a way to help keep you on track, to keep you in that alignment with that warrior, that fierce warrior queen of having that tunnel vision. Because when you've got a list written down, if you notice that you're getting distracted by social media, family, or you're getting scattered, you can go, boom, this is the next step that I'm going to take, because this is what's on my list, and I know that if I achieve the things that are on my list, I am guaranteed the success, because I'm putting in the hard work right now. So that too, the list is about, your to-do list is about having the actionable steps, knowing where to channel your energy, and keeping you focused on alignment. Even when you don't feel like it, you can sit there and go, I don't even need to think about it, because I know I just have to do this one thing, and that's one more thing towards being able to achieve the fruits of my hard work and the manifestation. So please remember that chaosness is reminding you about being disconnected, and that the list is about connection back to your manifestations. So therefore you feel into your manifestations and strengthen that shift of energy that is occurring with you. So there is a recalibration of internal work going on to make sure that your cells are vibrating the energy of what it is that you want to be able to manifest. So there are so many wonderful suggestions that are coming through this week around how to stay in alignment, how to stay connected, and how to stay true to the fierceness of those manifestations, and keeping that beautiful tunnel vision where, as you know, at the end of the tunnel is a beautiful light beckoning you to just take the steps along that tunnel towards being able to allow all of that light to be able to fill up your manifestations. Because as we know, energy is about light, and through light is where information is shared with you. So we want to stay focused on the light around your manifestations, so that you can birth them into something, into this reality. So I wish you an incredibly amazing week. Much love. Take care. And remember, you are more powerful than you give yourself recognition for. So remember to invoke calling in all of that amazing support team, because there is no I in team. Take care.